Welcome back to Inside the Box. Today I have a shoe thrift haul for you guys and I'm really excited to share it with you. I'm learning more about clothing and shoes. I made a little bit of an investment on some information about what sells well on eBay, and I'll talk to you guys more about that at the end of the video. But first I want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel and a welcome to anyone that's new. If you've been watching my videos for a while and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, I invite you to do so. I'm almost at 200 subscribers, so it'd be awesome if you guys could help me get there. Thank you so much for your support. So I'm going to jump into this thrift haul with you, and then there's kind of a backstory behind all of it, but I don't want to bore anyone if you're here for just the information. So I'll go ahead and just start with the shoes. I picked up a lot of Clarks at this thrift store, and I haven't looked up comps on all of these yet, but I'm hoping to get at least $20 for each pair. A lot of the Clarks I was looking up on eBay go anywhere from $20 to $25 to $30, so I'm hoping to get $20 for each one of these. I got most of these shoes on sale. They were having a 50% off green tag day, so these boots were the first ones I picked up, and they would have been almost $5 regularly, so I spent $2.50 on these shoes. And again, they're Clarks. You can see the Clark name on the bottom there. All Clarks kind of have a similar look to me. They have a similar toe shape and a similar shiny look. So once I found these, the rest of them are just like popping off the shelf on me. I'd walk past like, oh, that's a Clark, that's a Clark, that's a Clark. I think the wedged boots might sell better on eBay when I was looking up comps. I couldn't find this exact shoe, but I'm hoping to get $20 for it. And again, I only spent $2.50. So that was the first pair of Clarks. Okay, the next I have some of these brown like slip-on Clarks. You can see Clark here on the inside. It's a really easy logo to kind of pick out at thrift stores. I spent $4.50 on this. Originally they were asking almost $9 for this, but because of the sale, I got it for $4.50. And again, I hope it flips for at least $20. Some of these might go for more than that, but I'm going to list high but expect the lower price so I don't get disappointed. And I found these. They're black with this kind of embroider look on them. And on the inside you can see it says Clarks. The store was also asking $9 for these, but they were on sale, so I got them for $4.50. I saw a lot more Clarks at the store, but I was really only focusing on the ones that were for sale. If these sell well for me, I'll go back later on a different day when that thrift store is running a different sale on another color tag, and I'll get the other Clarks if they're still there. But this is the last pair of Clarks that I picked up. Just really pretty design on the top there. And you can see the name Clarks, really easy to read, really easy to pick out. Again, they all have that similar toe shape. I'm still learning about shoes, so I don't know all the keywords for the materials they're made out of, or their shape, or, you know, do you say slip-on heel? What do you call this? If you know, let me know in the comments below. So this is really a new experiment for me, and I'll talk more about that at the end of the video, but I'm hoping to get at least $20 for all of those, and I was really happy to get all of them on sale. The next shoes to jump out on the shelves to me were Toms. If you don't know what Toms are, they're like a cloth shoe. They have Toms on the back. So I picked these up. These ones were almost $5, but I got them on sale for $2.50. And I hope to get $13 for each of the Toms that I picked up. Some sell for a little more, some sell for a little less. I haven't had any experience selling these yet, but from what I hear is they sell faster than the Clarks do, although for less money, and then the Clarks sell for more money, but they might sit for a while. So I'll see if that's really true, and I'll let you guys know. So yeah, picked these up for $2.50, and they should sell for $13, I hope. And then there's a couple more. I picked up these black lace ones. Again, I paid $2.50 for these. I saw comps on them for about $14.99, but I'm really hoping for $13 because the bottom of mine are more worn out than the comps were. So I'm hoping to get $13 for these. And then I have some white lace ones, and they're the smaller size. The black ones were size 9. These are 7.5. I'm new to shoes, so I don't know what sizes sell fastest. If there's a magic number of size 9 always sells really fast, or size 7 does. These were only shoes I bought yesterday that were not on sale. They were $2.99. But again, I hope to get $13 for them. So that's a $10 profit right there. The last pair of shoes that I picked up, I almost didn't because they're really dirty. These are some New Balance tennis shoes, and they have a lot of cleaning up to do. But I told myself if I'm learning shoes, I need to learn how to clean them. Maybe this is a good investment to buy these ones and see if I can clean them up. Maybe in the future I'll only pick up shoes in a thrift store that don't need as much attention. But right now, while I'm learning and at the beginning of my shoe game, I'll probably pick up a lot of stuff and end up learning later on that I shouldn't have. But so these are women's New Balance tennis shoes. I got these on sale for $2.50, and I hope that I can get $30 out of them. I found some comps for this exact same tennis shoe used, and it was for $37 in free shipping. But I know that it's going to cost me probably about $8 to ship these to someone. So I'm hoping to get that $30 range on these shoes once I get them cleaned up. If I can't get them cleaned up very nice, it'll probably be a little less than that. But I'm going to aim for $30 and see what happens. So overall, I spent $26 on all these pairs of shoes, and my potential profit that I've calculated is $123. This was a great thrift haul for me. If you guys saw my last failure video with the Cabbage Patch doll, I spent $25 on that doll and didn't get anything back. In fact, I lost money on it. So it was great to spend just a little over $25 on multiple items instead of just one item. And hopefully all these will sell relatively quickly. And even if I don't get these hoped for prices, I know I can at least sell these shoes for what I paid for them and get my money back. So I'm really excited about that. So here's the little investment story that I have for all of you. I'm sorry my lighting keeps changing. The sun has been setting on me as I've been filming this video, but it's the only time I have to film for you guys. So just bear with me until one day I can get better lighting. Okay, so I've always wanted to learn shoes and clothes, but it's always been intimidating. I've been selling on eBay for over a year now, and it's always been at the hobby stage. I've wanted it to be so much more, but it's taken me a lot longer to get there than I thought. And, you know, unexpected things happen in life all the time that set you back. But the biggest roadblock that I had control over was just learning more about shoes and clothing. I learned about books, I learned about Disney memorabilia, I'd find collectibles, I'd find Hallmark collectibles, things like Peanuts characters, Snoopy, you know, and that stuff goes really well, and it was fun to learn about those things. But a lot of the people I see on YouTube that are growing really quickly are selling clothing. But it's something that's been a hard learning curve for me. I've never been way into fashion. I've always had hand-me-downs. I don't know what brands sell well. So I don't really have an eye for that in a thrift store. So I kept watching all these YouTube videos about what sold with shoes and thrift hauls for shoes, or what sold with clothes, thrift hauls for clothes, and I'd take notes during these videos, and I'd try to memorize things and try and just cram my mind full of them before I went to a thrift store. And once I got in the thrift store, everything just went out the window, like overwhelmed, like I don't remember if this sells for anything. And you have an eBay app that you should be using in a thrift store to check up comps, and that should fix that problem. My problem there, though, my other roadblock, is my phone. I need a new phone. It's out of date, so looking up comps has never really worked for me while I was in a thrift store. So I needed either a new phone, which hopefully I will still get one day, that I can put the eBay app on and actually use, or a different solution, something else I could bring into the thrift store. I kept meaning to, you know, put all this knowledge down and print out pictures of it on pieces of paper, but I didn't want to spend the money on the ink to print a bunch of pictures out either. So what was I supposed to do? But everything I was trying, the memorizing the YouTube videos, the writing lists down, it just was not working. But one day, a couple weeks ago, I got really lucky and I found 2 pairs of Miss Me jeans, and I remembered from a YouTube video that those sold well on eBay and Poshmark, so I picked them up. I paid up for them. I paid $10. It would be great if I found those jeans for $5 each, but I paid $10 each. One I already listed on eBay and it sold a couple days later, so I got a profit from that, and that was awesome. I still need to list the other one. But once I picked up these Miss Me jeans, I remembered the video I watched. It was from Rockstar Flipper, Casey the Rockstar Flipper. I'm sure you guys know his channel because it's like huge and I'm like tiny, so if you're watching me, you've probably already seen his channel. But it was one of his videos about Miss Me jeans. And so when I found these at the thrift store, I went back to that video to remind myself what he had said about the jeans. And in there, he talked about a PDF that he had for sale in the description box below with the knowledge he put down about what clothing items sell on eBay. And I thought, okay, it is time to make a little bit of an investment. And it finally hit me. I was trying to reinvent the wheel. Someone else who has been successfully selling on eBay has already gone through that learning curve. They know what items sell. They know what items don't sell. and they were kind enough to put it all in a nice organized PDF for me. So I thought, okay, no matter how much this is, I'm buying it. I'm trying it. We'll see if it helps me learn my clothing better. So I click on the link and it was only $2.20. I was expecting to pay like at least $25 or something. I don't know if that price was a glitch or correct, but at the time I purchased it, it was $2.20. The bundle that I purchased had a bunch of different PDFs in it from a bunch of different categories like shoes and jeans and blouses and neckties and a few others even. So it was a great investment for $2.20, and it was all laid out so nicely. The way he has it laid out in the PDF is in alphabetical order. He has a brand name, a picture of what that brand looks like or the item looks like, and then he has what the target price is in a thrift store. You know, do you want to spend $2 to $3 on this item, or is it okay to spend $4 to $5 on this item? And then he has the target sell price of what the potential profit could be for you on eBay with this item and a few other notes. It was completely organized and easy to read, and I bought this just yesterday, and I was meaning to go thrifting today. So I thought that I'd have time to either print it off or memorize things and write down notes and take my notes to the store because my phone hasn't been working. But then we got a snowstorm warning for today, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to be driving out in bad weather to go thrifting, so I'm going to go tonight. So all this happened yesterday. I'm like, okay, I bought the PDF, I'm going tonight. So I actually downloaded it on the iPad that I have, and I brought my iPad into the thrift store. I had to download it so that I could access it without the internet because my iPad works on Wi-Fi, and I don't know that the thrift store has Wi-Fi. But I had my iPad with me, and I could scroll through the PDF and look up the different brands as I was going through the shoe section, and it was still really overwhelming. I'd look at shoes and like look on the list, oh no, it's not on the list, and I'd have to go back up to the top of the list, back to the bottom of the list, each pair of shoes, and I was about to give up. But that's when my cart hit something, and I ran over this boot of Clark's, and I looked at it and I said, oh, that's Clark's, it's on his list. This is something that I can buy. I noticed it was a green tag, which meant it was 50% off. So that was my little sign like, no, you can do this. And then after I saw this one pair, I thought, okay, I know Clark's is on his list. I know this thrift store is carrying some Clark's, and I know what they look like now. And then it was easy. Then everything started popping out at me. And I just wish I would have had this list when I started eBay. So go check out his video and see if you can purchase this too, because it made a difference. And maybe you guys have better phones and you're able to look up eBay comps way faster, or maybe you already have knowledge about fashion and you know what sells, and that's fine. But if you're like me and you're stuck, if there is a roadblock, I feel like there's usually a person out there who has been down that road before you, and they've kind of cleared the path for you. So find that person and learn from them. Now, this list was from 2019, so I'm hoping it's still up to date, but it at least gave me that hope and made the thrift store a little less overwhelming. So that was kind of my story. Thank you if you've stayed with me this far. I will let you know if these shoes sell or not. I'll let you know what happens to them. I'm hoping to do a what sold video once a month the year 2021. So if this is interesting to you, make sure you subscribe and follow along with my channel. Thank you everyone, and I'll catch you in my next video.